We start in the East Bay, where there is a push back against an apparent interest to turn a former women's prison into an ICE detention site.
ICE could be looking to turn this FCI Dublin into an immigration detention center. The facility was forced to close last year after more than 100 women sued over alleged physical and sexual abuse there. John Ramos reports that protesters just want the prison trashed.
The federal government says it needs more space to hold all the immigrants they intend to arrest for deportation. But in Dublin, on this day, the message was, not in our backyard.
No ICE in Dublin! No ICE in Dublin!
The deportations are already unpopular in much of the Bay Area, but to suggest that detainees be housed at FCI Dublin was pretty much the last straw for activists.
At FCI Dublin, the Federal Correctional Institute for Women down the street must remain permanently closed.
The prison was closed last spring after officials said the condition of the facility was not meeting expected standards because of asbestos and toxic mold. But it also had a disgraceful history, dubbed the Rape Club, for years of rampant sexual abuse on women inmates. Kendra Drysdale was one of them.
We want the Rape Club demolished, and we deserve that. We, as survivors, deserve to see that building taken down and never, ever house anyone, not immigrants, not Bureau of Prisons. No one should be housed in that building.
So on this day, several hundred protesters lined busy street corners near the prison in response to the news that ICE officials have made a number of exploratory visits to the closed facility in recent days.
No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
ICE did not respond for comment, but they have confirmed that they are looking for locations for new detainment facilities. For Satsuki Ino, it felt all too familiar. She was born in the Japanese internment camp at Tule Lake and sees clear parallels with what's happening today.
Trump wants to today put 120,000 people in detention, and that's the number of Japanese Americans who were incarcerated during World War II. So detention, deportation, removing us from our neighborhoods, our homes, it's all a reverberation of my own history.
But not everyone sees it that way.
Just about getting ready to deport a bunch of these people that came in illegally in this country. And that's what it's all about. Illegals.
Mike Grant was live streaming from the protest. The local Trump supporter sees no problem with holding immigrants at FCI Dublin.
It doesn't matter to me a bit. I think it's fine to have them here. I know they're low value targets or people as far as they're not going to be, they're not the criminals. But yet they entered the country.
Why are they being detained?
They came in the country illegally. If you cross that border, that's illegal.
Initially, ICE said it was only targeting the criminal element within the immigrant community. But now even Mike admits that ICE is arresting people who don't seem to pose any threat.
I mean, they're probably, more likely, they're probably pretty good people. But they cross the border illegally one way or the other. It's against the law.
For some, it's a simple argument. If someone is living here illegally, no matter how long, they are a criminal and should be treated as such. And if that means reopening one of the most notorious prisons in America, so be it.
No ICE in Dublin!
Obviously, not everyone agrees with that.
Well, a number of elected officials, including Senators Alex Padilla and Adam Schiff, spoke out this week against reopening the Dublin prison, questioning the ability of the site to meet basic immigration detention standards.